Hey, what's going on, ladies and gamers? Name is Easy the Gamer. Welcome back to another D6 video. Well, actually, not a D6 video. This is actually a very special video. I have here a very special guest. If you can go ahead and this is the legend, the one and only Neon Nezzy, or as he likes to be called, Nezzy. Go ahead.
Hey guys, this is Neon Nezzy, back again with another Destiny6 video. Today I am on Easy's channel. We're doing I'm not really sure what we're doing. We're just going to be talking about the game. He said he wanted to kind of like interview me, so yeah, let's just see where this video goes. It's going to be very low-key, so yeah, just enjoy, guys.
Yeah, so this video is actually very not last minute. We actually been planning this for a long time. Not this specific video.
Like a month, dude.
Yeah, we were gonna do this a long time ago, and just stuff kept happening. So you know, finally we have the legend here, and hopefully, you know, this is not the first nor last time we can actually just talk. We're just going to talk about the game. I'm going to have different backgrounds and stuff. Just so it won't well, I hope we don't bore you, you know, but let's just talk about Nezzy here for a bit. Okay, you have 80 videos. Yes, I've counted how many videos you have. You have 80 videos on.
Really? I have 80 videos.
80 videos over the past 4 months that he's posted for Destiny6. Now, he in case you do not know, if you don't know him, you should know this guy. This guy is the biggest. If you need anything on information, anything on like anything on the game, this guy's already covered it. I'm practically slow. He did Medina bosses, whatever, like freaking 2 months, 3 months ago, and I'm barely starting on it now.
Dude, you're giving me way too much hype here. You're building me up too much, man. People are gonna go to my channel and be like,
"No, dude,
he
like
you have everything."
No, like
you don't have how to change the settings.
No, like I'm just saying the truth here, man. Like okay, let's just get started with how you started the game. What made you get into the game?
So I first started Destiny6 when I actually kind of stopped playing Summoner's War, and I was looking for a new game to play, because when I play games, I generally only just play one of them.
Yeah.
But I devote like all my time and energy into it. Yeah. And I saw YCB do a Destiny6 video, and I tried to get it, but it was on the Play Store, so I was like, oh crap, I can't do this.
Yeah.
But then learned about VPN or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got it, I started playing it, and I was like, this is like Summoner's War.
Yeah.
But it's also like very 3D. It looks a lot more cool. Yes. Like I love the break system. I like the animation. Like you can like move your characters around. It's not like a turn-based system. Yeah. It's more kind of like action live.
Yeah.
So that's why I like playing Destiny6. So I started playing on, I think, like January 29th or something.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
And then like when I started making that, I started playing on January 29th or something. And then the very next day, I was like, you know what? How about I start making videos as I learn about the game? So like if you go back and watch my earlier videos, you guys will notice that a lot of my first like 10, 20 videos were probably just about me figuring new stuff out about the game and just kind of like progressing through. And then afterwards, I started to get better orbs, better units, and then I started making more informative videos.
Yeah, like I noticed actually I think it was Gran Turismo's fault car. I forgot who asked me, but they asked me recently. They're like, "Are you still enjoying the game?" And I'm like, "Yes." honestly, look, this is what I do. Anytime I'm playing Destiny6 and I feel like, oh, this is happening, whatever, I always think of Summoner's War, like you mentioned, and I'm like,
oh, yeah,
I think of how they treated me, and I'm like, okay, I'm good with Destiny6.
Yeah,
you know?
The best part, like I've said this once before, and you know, like a bunch of people agreed, a bunch of people did not agree, but like, you know, everybody is entitled to their own opinion, right?
Yeah, of course.
But whatever violent runes do in Summoner's War, I feel that's what skill cooldown does in Destiny6.
Oh, yes. I completely agree. The
only difference is that for violent, it just seems to proc more on defense. It just always seems to screw you over.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? It like hardly ever works in your favor. But like in Destiny6, yes, the substat reroll is kind of pay to win. The faction boss rewards kind of negate that to a certain degree, but not really. Yeah. But like once you get enough skill cooldown reduction, it's like whatever you worked for, you get it. Whereas in violent, like you could probably fight YDCB, right? One of the most top tier people in Summoner's War, and if you got enough violent turns, you would probably be able to beat him.
Exactly. Like
So
when it comes down
it
to
just seems unfair.
yeah, and the thing is that funny enough, talking about Summoner's War here, since it's equivalent, right, in both games, what makes it equivalent is that it gives you more access to your skills. That's the way he's referring to. If you're not understanding, that's the way he's referring to why it seems like they seem very much alike. And on top of that, in Summoner's War, when they violent proc, you get pissed off. Don't act. I'm like, I know for a fact that there's several people who broke their phones because of freaking either violent procs, you know, or
like I feel like when like Summoner's War came on, a lot of people spent money on the game, but like there was like a lot of people that were spending money on new tablets or on new phones, not because they wanted it to run smoother. It's just because they smashed. It's like they took their phone and used their phone to break their iPad. You know, it just like kills you that much. It's just like, oh my god, like what the hell?
Yep,
like,
exactly. I'm like, I actually was lucky because I'm not gonna say I'm not one of those. I'm not gonna be like, those dweebs, whatever. No, I was one of them, but I was smart about it. I was like, you know what? I don't have money to spend on a new phone. I'm gonna throw it at a pillow. You know, I'm like, I get pissed and I throw it like in the freaking cushion or in my blanket. I'll be like, screw this damn game. But I never had the courage to freaking delete it because I was like, you know what, this game. I mean, even now, I like I said, I've been inactive a lot in Summoner's War, and I don't know if you've seen. I actually posted a couple videos a long time ago, but I have over.
I did watch a few of them.
Yeah, I have over like no lie, like 50 Nat 5s. I lost count. I have over 50, but those were like pay, like a lot of money to go into. So I was like, yeah. So I'm like, damn, like when I told my guildies, I was telling them, I was like, oh, I might be a little inactive because, you know, Summoner's War it just lost its thing, you know. I was like, I feel like it causes too much stress, you know. And I was like, that's not what a game's supposed to do, you know. I'm like, so one of my guildies was like, give me your freaking ID and your password, dude. This is a lost account. You cannot do it, you know, because I even have Artemil on there, the light archangel. You know, it's
you do?
Yeah.
Artemil?
Yeah, I love him. He has the thing is that throughout my whole account, unlike Destiny6, in Summoner's War, I have like these top tier units. I have like these really good like violent over 150 speed, like over like I think I have 3 sets that are over 150. I'm violent, you know, and I'm like. You know, but I'm like, if you're gonna have all these good runes, or I should say orbs in equivalent in Destiny 6, if you have all these good runes, and I just lose because of stupid violent procs, then what's the point?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
No, dude, like I remember once, so like this team is kind of broken, but like my safest team in Summoner's War for Guild Wars are probably Wusa, Chandra, and Annabelle, right?
Oh, that's so safe, dude. That's so safe. Oh my gosh. So in case you don't know, that's basically like condoms on top of condoms on top of condoms. That's like extremely safe.
It is. And like what happened one time was that like I went first with Wusa because my Wusa was like almost 300 speed or something.
Jeez.
So my Wusa went first, and then their Ganymede went first. And instead of using sealed magic, he used his default attack on my Annabelle, and he stripped it. And then he got an additional turn, and then he did sealed magic, and then he got an additional turn. This was before the nerf.
So, oh no!
So he like ventilated himself, and I'm just like, am I screwed? And then I'm like, no, probably not. And then like next turn, Gany decides to like switch targets onto my Wusa.
Oh,
and he violent procs again, so like my Wusa and Annabelle have like 0 cooldown. And it's just like, this game is just like against me. It's like, what can I do?
Oh, dude. Oh no. Like there's nothing you can do at that point. And I'm like, this is like, so what I do now. Funny enough, this is supposed to be a Destiny 6 freaking video. We're talking about Summoner's War.
I know.
But I've actually mentioned it a lot.
This is gonna give us cancer.
No, I've actually mentioned it a lot in my videos. I use Summoner's War in comparison because that's a big dog out there. That game is set. Like that game is set for lives like 15 million lives.
No, like if people don't know, Summoner's War is one of the few games out there that have grossed over not 1 million, but $1 billion in revenue.
Yes.
$1 billion in revenue. It's one of the few games to do that, along with Clash of Clans and Clash Royale. It's like one of those games that's just like so huge, but honestly, I feel like now the game is dying.
Yeah. I seen people mention it, and it's like, what's it called? A long time ago, before I had like went a little bit inactive, people were talking about how the game is dying, blah blah, and it's like, people were like, no, they were denying it because they love the game, you know, and don't get me wrong. I got into the game because for the same reason Destiny 6. It has amazing animations. Don't get me wrong, the animations are beautiful.
No, it does.
You know,
no, it does. It was just great, but what ruined it for me was just
the stress.
Just simply violent procs every single time. It's like in Guild Wars you have 3 chances, and all three of them you plan it out, you take your units in, but they just do some crazy ass shit, and then you lose.
Yep, exactly.
It's like, how?
Yeah, exactly. I think if the one way they can save their game, and the one thing that they truly need is to communicate with their audience, you know, because I feel like that's something that they're really missing, you know.
And like, think about it, like whatever Summoner's War is doing right now, they're trying to save the game. They did make your own legendary rune, like summon your own 4-star. They were giving away Vertihile for free. So it's just like it's just like they know that it's dying, but they're trying to salvage whatever little money they can.
They're trying to like, look here, let me give you this, and we're just like, we're not buying that no more, dude. Like
it's just like stick around, guys. Just a little bit more.
Yeah, we're done with your game, bro. Like, and this is why I like the games that are coming out. Actually, I saw one of your recent videos, and this dude put I don't know if you commented, but somebody put Destiny 6 is dead. Why don't you play DHC? And I was like, dude, I don't know about you, but I was like, if I leave Destiny 6, I'd be part of that statistic, you know. I don't want to leave the game just like, I don't know. I feel like it haven't done anything to us. I feel like it's more like it has to do more, you know. And when it comes down to it,
it's like Summoner's War has been around for 4 years, and they've done it. So like now, that's what games happen. Every game has a lifespan. Summoner's War had its run, and now it's dying. That's normal, right? Like they can't save the game, whatever. That's done and done. Destiny 6, it just got released like 6 or 7 months ago. It doesn't even have Guild Wars. The arena system needs a little bit of improvement. They haven't even done a global release yet. So like the reason why Magic and Might and DHC are so popular right now is because they have done a global release and it's available to all the players. The reason why Destiny 6 isn't very popular right now is simply because it's limited to people that are in Asia. And if you're not in Asia, then you can do a VPN, but a lot of people don't know about it. So, and plus, personally for me, I downloaded DHC, I downloaded Magic and Might, and it just looked exactly like Summoner's War. Only difference was that the animations, in my opinion, were like a little less cool.
Oh, you're talking about DHC?
No, I'm talking about Magic and Might, because like I watched YTC's video. I watched YTC's video, and he had a dragon, a blue dragon, Barad, right? He had a blue dragon in Magic and Might, and what it did was it would freeze the opponent. I'm just like, is that? It's like, that's real original. That's basically Summoner's War on a budget. It's
he even mentioned it, because the thing is that I bet because he did a stream with them, with the developers, and they were like, dude, you better bite your tongue if you think that one of these characters look like somebody from Summoner's War, you know, because it's like, even in that video he got Barad, I guess, quote unquote Barad, but it's like, he was like, oh, I can't say it's Barad, you know, but it's like, hey, I got a dragon, you know?
and like DHC has like the archangels, you know? Like, I mean, like, I haven't played it a lot, but I like saw like archangels, and it's basically like the same thing. It's water, fire, wind, or whatever, and then there's light and dark.
Yeah.
Like the elements. So like, all right. Let's stop talking about all these games. Because all of our viewers are probably now like, what are they doing? Talking about everything
except Destiny 6. No, okay, all right. So let's actually talk about Destiny 6. You brought up a good point. Arena, all right? I'm actually playing another game as well. It's called Dragon Nest, and when I play Arena on there, I'm not gonna say do Arena like that because you can't do Arena like that. But the way Arena is set up in that game is that players accept that they fail. Okay, so like I always see these players, and I'm going up against players. Nobody is ever at 90% victory, 80%. Everybody's always at 50% victory, 40%, 60%, something like that. They accept that there's failure among the arena. You're going to fail against somebody, you know, or like your skills just won't be good enough or something like that. I feel like Destiny 6 should imply that, you know. You should understand that, yes, failure is part of it. Just get up and keep going. You know, at this moment, anybody, and I mean anybody, can go with 100% victory rate throughout the whole week because as long as you don't get distracted, I feel like. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the arena in Destiny 6 needs improvement. That's a really interesting concept. And like, I don't play Dragon's Nest, so I didn't know about that. But in my opinion, they really need to focus on two things. One is to not to make the matchmaker random.
Yeah.
Because it's simply because of the matchmaker is random that people don't experiment a lot. Like once you get Adonis, Carlota, and Jun, you're only gonna run those three because you want it to be such a safe. It can counter a sustained comp, it can counter a nuking comp, and you can have a draw with another Adonis, Carlota, Jun comp.
Yeah,
so it's
exactly.
not that. So it's not that. That's like a most amazing strategy. It's just that it's hard to predict what the opponent might have because the matchmaking is random.
Yeah.
Also, and like building onto that, when people attack you on defense, you don't get to see how your defense is doing, so you can build on that. So I remember like once when I made a arena video, people were asking like, what's the best thing for arena defense? And I was like, don't even worry about it because it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect your rankings.
Yeah.
And then like the one thing I really like about Summoner's War is that you could take 4-star units with 4-star and 3-star units with really good orbs. Really good runes. Go up against like an entire go up against like entire 5-star roster. And if your orbs are better, if you're faster, have higher attack, more accuracy, all that, you can crowd control them, or you can just you can take them down basically.
Yeah, absolutely. What's his name?
Like in Destiny.
Keep going. Keep going.
I'm sorry.
No, I said keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were gonna say something.
No, I was gonna say what's his name? Drew Bagel. He's an excellent example of that. He's done series and he's done actually on his account. He's built 4 stars.
Yeah.
And he's beat these like high tier 5 stars. It's like, what the heck?
Oh yeah, no, like most definitely. And like we always watch like YDC's videos, and he does like budget guild wars where he only uses like 3-star units, and he takes down like a team of like Artemil and like another team with like a Beta, and then it's just like in Destiny 6. The thing that pisses me off the most is that I can look at the top 10 and there's always going to be somebody at like level 51 or level 40, but they're like in the top 10.
Yeah.
And it's not because they have any good orbs, not because they have any good units even. It's just because that as long as you do enough to have enough wins that outweigh your losses, you can technically take a really crap team and just keep doing it again and again. Like, how do you get higher up in Destiny 6? Simply by doing as much arena as you can. So you can just like spend like a little bit on like a Haggler's package or on like the 5x package, and then you just keep using your rubies for sword refills. You could potentially be like a level 31 at like rank 20.
Exactly.
And that just makes no sense to me.
Yeah, and that's a good point, you know. And I feel like I hope they do watch us, you know. I do hope the word gets out or something, you know, just so they understand, you know, we're not like this isn't trashing Destiny 6 in any way or trashing any game, you know. In reality,
no, it's not.
This is more.
I mean, like, no, we're not.
This is more like
we're not biased against anything.
Yeah.
Like, it may seem that we're biased against Summoners War, but we're really not. We're just very, very casually explaining what frustrates us about the game, and likewise, what we're doing right here is we're saying that what Destiny 6 can do to get better, because, like, I don't need to sugarcoat this for the developers. They are losing players. But the main reason that they're losing players is because there's no proper PvP aspect to the game. Like, Arena is not very fun, and then they don't have guild wars yet. Like, if they can just bring out either a better arena system or a better PvP system, like guild wars or whatever, and they do a global release, Destiny 6 is gonna grow so fast, so quick, it won't even be funny. Because the game is absolutely insane. It has really good graphics, really, really good, like, you can, like, freeze frame and stuff that adds another aspect of focus onto the game, so you really need to be concentrated. But, you know,
plus a really good community as well. You know, it's like even like I said, like in my last couple videos, you know, actually I just remembered I didn't put a link in the video that I was talking about. But anyways, like they a lot of y'all, you know, that are watching helped me through it, you know. Like before I haven't built too many 4 stars because I was like, I didn't have, not the motivation, but I didn't have the reason to. I was just like, already, like, let's say Scissionary, right? He silences and skill cooldown for them, and then what else? Buff duration and whatnot. I was like, well, I don't need something like that, right? I was like, if I need a silence, I'll just use Malshia, right? And I was like, I didn't really think of anything of it, and then I used them, and I'm like, oh crap, this guy's really good, you know? I'm like, this guy, you know.
I mean, in Destiny, I feel they're not a lot of viable 3 stars, but like 4 stars are definitely viable. Yeah. And almost all 5 stars are like super good.
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like when it comes down to it, they should. It's kind of weird balancing field, right? Because you want to make 4 star and 3 stars usable, but at the same time they're like, well, we don't want to make them as powerful as the 5 stars, right? So it's like, it's kind of this is why I understand them. I'm like, I understand why it's hard to sort of balance it, you know. Like, let's say, since you're a fellow Summoners War player, you know, you understand Lucian, right? That dude, that dude is something else, you know. Like, he's a 4 star, and he, to this day, is being used over and over and over and over again. You know,
he's like the ultimate cleave. Because you don't need to go first. You don't need to like defense rate or anything. His things ignore defense. Amputation magic ignores defense completely.
Yep, exactly. And it's just you just need attack buff.
Attack buff. Have like good crit rate or a crit rate buff, and you're good to go.
Exactly. You know, and that's how I feel like. And also, I'm not sure because, like I said, I haven't seen your last video, or actually. Let's have you explain, okay? Because the thing is that, like I said, there's some people who I guess didn't see your message, you know, when you left your guild. So I guess I would like for you to. I don't want to like intrude or anything like that. But so what happened to your whole guild situation?
Okay, so what happened to my guild is that I was the leader of the guild, right? So like, it's basically up to the leader or up to like a few, like in the end it all comes down to the leader to make the guild active, to make the guild like, you know, like talkative, like just like communicate and like interact with each other. It starts off with the leader. And the thing is, for me, because I'm working so much these days, like I work 11 hours a day, man, and I come back, I get like 6 hours of sleep, I hit the gym for like an hour, I need to cook my own meals.
That's
like in reality, no, dude, and like after this summer's over, I need to go back to college. So like, I just don't see myself being able to be the guild leader, like the central pillar of the guild, because I just don't have the time. And that really pissed me off because like I'm actually hurting the guild by not making it as fun and active as it could be. So I was just like, I can't be the leader anymore, you know? So I was just like, so I was just like, I I can't like I like there's nothing wrong with guild, you know, like the guild in my opinion, Destiny Void, like I think it's one of the best guilds. Like I'm not biased or anything. I think the people that we have, their orb quality and stuff, it's actually one of the better guilds in Destiny 6. But I just could not see myself being as active as everybody else, because the only thing that you would see from me in chat was that like Nancy got this nat 5 from summons, or Nancy got this nat 5 from summons. And then so like I was just like, you know, like I can be just a member, but then like when you make a guild and then you like demote yourself, you kind of have that ego, you know. So like I'll admit it's kind of like bad on me too, but like I didn't just want to be like a member. Like since I was the leader before, I just didn't want to be the member. So like I just like left the guild, and like I left an explanation in the chat saying that, you know, like you guys can still do this without me, like because I haven't been doing anything, so like, they can definitely do it without me.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, I left Archangel is his IGN. I left him in charge because after me he had the most contribution points.
Yeah, and
then
yeah, I feel like I'm sort of in the same boat with you, you know. And I actually explained it a couple of videos ago, you know. Actually, you know, when it comes down to, especially us two, since we're the main roster when it comes to Destiny 6, I feel like people have to understand that we don't do this full time, you know. This is we're not even like making money on this. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna be using YouTube to make money. I'm just doing this because I have fun. Yeah, exactly. You know, and I explained it in my last video, you know, or a couple of videos ago, that or a few, I don't even know what video it was, but I explained, you know, that I have a whole bunch on my plate. There's always people asking me to do something, do this, you know. I work, I have a full-time job. I participate at my church. I play piano. I'm still learning how to play piano. I'm picking up another job soon, you know, and then pretty soon I'm actually going to start trying to get my A+ certification, you know. So it's like there's so much on my plate, and plus editing these videos. These videos that I edit is sort of the same equivalent to Nezzy's videos when it comes to information, you know, because you told me a long time ago that this is not just a one-day thing where he's just like, okay, let me see what this is, okay, I'm gonna do it that video. No, it's like you take days and days.
Every video I make, like some videos that I just leave it on auto to like make sure that whatever information I'm giving my viewers is accurate. So like I spend like generally like 3 days on like just getting the information right for a video. And like some videos take like a week or like 2 weeks of like information to like build up for me. It's like, all right, this is actually what happens, and it's safe for me to say this to the community because it's actually accurate.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why we love you, Nezzy. That's why we love you. No, but I was actually before the video started, I'm talking to the audience. Before the video started, we were talking about it, you know, and I feel we feel the same way when it comes to me and the audience. You know, of course, you're busy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna put you down on that, you know. But we still love seeing your videos, no matter what. I don't know what some dude was talking about a couple of days ago or a couple of videos ago. Some dude was like, "Oh, I see. It sounds like you're not having fun with the game anymore." I was like, I didn't really hear that. I was like, maybe he felt more tired, but I didn't hear it as much. But I was
all right, like I'm gonna be honest. Like one, I am tired because, you know, of my daily schedule.
Yeah.
But the other thing of like why I'm having less and less videos is just simply because that the updates aren't coming quick enough for me to make videos on it. Like every now and then people are gonna ask me, right? Like, Nezzy, show us a Giants team, or show us a Conquest team, or show us how to get gold quick, or like how you do a Medina Nightmare. And then I'm just like, I don't have to make the same videos over and over again. Like if you just go to my channel and look, like you said, like I didn't know that I had 80 videos. I thought I had like maybe like 40 or 50 videos. I didn't know I had 80. But like if you just like look through the titles, like all my videos, the title has everything that I talk about in the videos. So like I have multiple videos on how just about everything. So like true, personally, I can't do the only one thing that I can't do as well as other people is faction boss, and that's, I think it's simply because I don't have Rock Caesar.
Yeah.
I was talking to Antonella, who generally has like the number one ranking when it comes to damage dealt with the faction boss, and he told me that too. Like, he was like, I feel like it's just because you don't have Rock Caesar, but every time that Destro came out, and when Wyver Nesh or whatever came out, what I did was, whatever it's called. What I did was that I linked Antonella's video, and then Antonella does a great job of like showing us how he did it, but he doesn't really talk in his videos. So what I did was I explained everything in my video, and then I was like, all right, now if you guys want to see this in actual, like if it's actually like how it looks and how you can actually do freeze framing and how these different units work to provide the foundation for you to deal massive amounts of damage, go and watch Antonella's video. And like, I feel like everything that needs to be talked about in the game, I basically talked about it. And like, when it comes to Arena and Guild Wars, I've already made a ton of videos on those as well. So now it's just like, if I make anything else, I'm pretty much just going to be redoing everything that I've already done. So like, it really just comes down to having more content, because I don't have the time to edit, right?
I can tell you only have like 2 hours a day. I'm taking one of those hours. I'm sorry.
You're taking out my Netflix hour, man. I'm gonna kill you for this.
Right, but it's like like you said, like
you owe me an hour. You owe me an hour on Netflix.
Oh dang it! No, but actually, and that's a good thing to bring up as well. You know, like the game I was playing, Dragon Nest. I think it's a pretty old game. I just got onto it because, like I said, I was trying to make a stupid control work and it didn't work. But the game that game has so much content within it, you know. And I'm like, dude, like this is something like not just Destiny 6, but other games should look into as well. You know, like don't copy exactly what it has, but like have the amount of content where you're like, like to me personally, I just finished the dailies. I do practically everything within about 10 minutes before I go to sleep. Like I do the dailies, the faction boss, my conquest within like 10-15 minutes. And it's like that shouldn't be how it should be, you know. It should be, there should be something more to keep you up, keep you going, you know.
Exactly. And like I feel like what YouTube normally is for videos and like content creators is generally like every now and then you'll do like an informational video, and again, I've done information video on I think possibly everything in Destiny 6. So like, there's really nothing left for me to make. But like if you watch YDCB, Childish, Shredded, Island Grown, like Jubagle, all you see is them trying out new comps for Arena or RTA or Guild Wars, and it's just the same. It's like mostly just that. Like if you watch like YDCB, almost everything, all his videos these days are just Guild Wars, and I still love them. I still love them because that is a PvP aspect that is just so. It's just so fun to watch, and Destiny 6 I feel lacks that PvP asset. But again, that's the only thing that I think it really lacks, other than the global release, which they should do really soon if they want to save this game.
Like funny enough, you brought that up. I feel like when it comes to Guild Wars, I feel like the only entertainment value it comes to is to us. I think to the person who's getting violent prompts in Guild Wars, it's like very rage-inducing, but it's still very entertaining. But I get what you mean, you know, like they're like I watch YDCB, I still do. I still like when I get
you know, I don't play the game anymore.
You know.
But I still watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Funny enough, you know, I didn't know you had joined Destiny 6 because you saw YDCB's video. That's the same reason why I got into it, you know. I think it's my I think it's my title. I was like I think I was trying to do what Childish did, because I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna do it, I'm not gonna, because I was making Summoners War videos at the moment as well, and I wasn't getting many views. I was getting like 8 views or something like that. that's why when I made that Destiny 6 video, I was like, okay, you know what? I need to concentrate on this game. I got like 400 views on that first video. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? You know, I was like, I didn't get why I was getting so many views, and I feel like that's where my core audience is at, I guess, because it's like I get 100 views, and it's like I look at my other videos that I make. I'm making other videos on other games, and it's like 20 views here, 30 views, 50. You know, it's like a Destiny 6, almost like 100 views within like the first 5 hours. I'm like, oh, what the heck, you know? But it's like,
my channel grew pretty fast. Like it used to go pretty fast, like a few months ago. Now it's very stagnant, just because a lot of people aren't still playing the game.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes down to it, you know, they have a lot of room to grow, you know, and we've talked about this as well.
Yeah,
they have a lot of room to grow.
They definitely do, because they definitely do.
Yeah, and you know, they like you said, and say the same thing anyways. Because that's what I do. You say it first, and then I repeat it freaking 5 months later, anyways. No, but like when it comes down to it, you know, they haven't been like, yes, they released Carol's Trial and Jack's Puzzle, you know, but eventually people will get bored of it, you know. Like it's like, oh, okay, well, it's like okay, well, like you're trying for the titles, you know, and I feel like those things are kind of fair, kind of, I don't know, because it's like they don't immediately give you, okay, here's the thing, you know, here's the best thing in that, you know. It's like they actually make you work for it, you know, and that's what's kind of keeping people going. Never mind, I'm losing my English. I think I'm having a short little heat stroke because it's freaking hot in here. but
dude, it's hot. It's summer, dude.
Yeah, dude. Well, yeah, and on top of that, I think I need to buy a new AC unit. My AC unit is not working anymore, anyways.
Dude, I don't even have an AC.
Oh, for real? What the heck? Oh, dude, you must be. Wait, no, I'm not gonna ask where you're from, but
I have this contraption called a window. I actually have 2 of them.
A contraption, right?
They don't work as well as an AC, but they kind of do.
No, so I'm from Texas, right? And dude, the sun is like our enemy here. Like it's like one of those, like, I don't know if you've seen one of those Mario levels where it's like the sun suddenly starts attacking you. That's Texas.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, so anyways, you know, the Destiny 6, there's they've been trying, but I feel like we need a little bit more of a push, you know, like
no, yeah, like I'm gonna say it right now. The 2 things, and I feel like I'm gonna make a video on this, but 2 things that they really have to work on it, and I've been saying this for a few months now, is they need to get Guild Wars out in a fun and fair way. It can't just be like a few core units and you get the win. There has to be some kind of strategy to it, like some kind of twist to it. Yeah. And they need to do a global release, because you can have all the content in the world, but if the content is not available to as many people as possible, you're not gonna get clientele.
Exactly.
So that's what they really need to work on. Those 2 things: getting more content and making the content available.
I feel like they're, in a way, even though we're talking about you should be doing this, I feel like they are working on Guild Wars, and I feel like that's why it may be taking a while.
No. Yeah. Like, I was talking, I haven't really talked to CM Chrono. Like, I like post something on Mogram, and then he replies, and like, I know for a fact that they're working on Guild Wars. I know for a fact that they're working on global release. All I'm saying is that you just need to bring it out a bit sooner. Yeah. Like, bring it out before it's too late.
Yeah, exactly, you know, because it's like once that dead body is there, no matter how much you pump, it's dead, you know. It's like, and we don't want to be on that sinking ship, you know. We're trying to help y'all. We're trying to keep it alive, you know. Yeah. But it's like
I'm not trying to take credit or anything, but I feel like Easy and I are like the 2 YouTubers that are still serious about Destiny 6. And we still try to like make videos to keep the community afloat. Yeah. But like, it can't just be us. Like,
yeah. Hey, come on, y'all can do it too. Make YouTube channels.
Yeah, everybody go out there. anything.
Yeah, anything.
You know?
Just post, just make videos, make it look like Destiny 6 is a new game or something.
Yeah.
No, but it's like, and you're saying like not to brag, but we're bragging here, okay? We're the only two that are continuously making videos. You know how hard it is? Like I said,
everybody else left. Everybody else left. Man. They're all like Destiny 6. It's sinking. I mean, it's like sinking. Well, abandoned ship, and they all just jumped off. And
Yeah.
we're here, like.
And we're just like we're here paddling. Come on, guys.
We're just here with like 2 buckets, you know, just like throwing the water out of the boat. You're like, come on, man, like easy.
Come on, keep working. Come on, we almost got it. No, but it's like it's like I said, me personally, I just always think about like not even think about like when it comes down to Summoner's War. Funny enough, this other guy I watched, his name is Backseat Love. He makes videos on Summoner's War as well, just not as crazy as the other YouTubers. But he actually he actually mentioned it in a stream once, and I completely agree with him. He was like, "Look, I'm not into the whole PvP aspect." That's what he said. He was like, I'm not into the whole PvP aspect. He's like, I'm more, funny enough, y'all can call me whatever, but he's like, I enjoy farming. I just enjoy doing it. I love watching the units that I built from bottom up, watching them just farm and then just win and whatever, and then just making my units just better. He was like, I just love the PvE aspect of it. You know, I don't do any, he was like, I don't do any RT. I don't do any, arena or, I don't know if he does Guild Wars, but I was like, you know what, that's kind of true. I feel like that's really what I'm playing Summoner's War for. I was really just farming just to do the, like I said, the default 4-star. Because I'm trying to get the Chakram, one of the twins, you know, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, I don't know, like, it's like, to me personally, like I said, looks are such a big thing for me. Like, that's how I got Destiny 6, you know. You seen that the video, right? The intro video or whatever they made? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's like, that video is amazing. It looks really good, you know?
No, it really is. No, like, Destiny 6 has the potential to be, like, the next Clash of Clans.
Yeah.
Like, it really, really, really has the potential to do that, but, like, it's just that they just haven't been able to do it yet, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, like, I don't know what their mindset is, you know, and I feel like just like Summoner's War didn't think they were gonna get to this point, you know. They're trying to become an esport, and I bet you nowhere in their mind did they think that they were going to get this far, you know. They're just, maybe they're like, you know, it's a long shot, but we'll probably get there. And it's like, no, they surpassed that line, you know. And I feel like they have that. Y'all have it, okay? Y'all have it in the bag. We're cheering you on. We're y'all's cheerleaders. Just do it. You know, but either way, you know, like I said, I'm still, me personally, like I was telling Nezzy over here, me personally, I don't, when it comes to videos, video editing, I honestly don't have a plan to get in. Like, I have a plan for the video, but not the editing. The editing, I'm usually just like, oh, well, let's see what happens, right? And then it just, that's what comes out, you know. But actually, I wanted to ask you something. Where did Neon Nezzy come from? Neon. Because I know you don't like being called Neon. I called you Neon once. You're like, don't call me that. Call me Nezzy. So where did that come from?
I'm actually a b-boy, which stands for Beach Boy, which is like the real name for breakdancing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm basically a breakdancer, and all of us breakdancers have like our own street names, you know?
Okay.
So it first started when I was playing Clash of Clans. I wanted to be called Lord Zen, but like Zen was too common, so I was like, you know what? Let me turn it around, and make it Nez, you know, like Lord Nez.
Oh, okay.
And then I was like, I wanted to sound a bit more cooler. So like when I started playing Summoner's War, I thought for like 2 days, you know, I thought for like 2 whole days, like, what should my username be? And then I was like, you know what, Nezzy sounds pretty good. Like, it just came like Nezzy sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And then like I was watching, and then there was this song or something called Neon Fire.
Oh, okay.
Or something. No. It was actually It was like there was something called some kind of song that was like Neon Fire. Mm-hmm. And then I was just like, you know what? Neon Nessie doesn't sound that bad. I was like, you know, this sounds actually pretty darn dope.
That's funny enough. Funny enough, that's always the hardest part of the game. Picking your username.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's too funny. No, like, I mean, mine's simple. I was just like, I couldn't think of, because when I first started, if you even look at my URL, me, my cousin, and my brother, I think, or no, me and my two cousins, we were actually, this channel was actually initially ours. We actually were doing like Nintendo games and whatnot, and we'd play together. I don't know why we thought of this, but we called ourselves the System Turds. I don't know why. I don't know why, okay? Like, look, look, wait. So like we called it like, right, so we're like, what should we call ourselves, right? I was like the thing is that I didn't want to make it like, I wanted to make it a basic name, like basically like it's not specifically on one thing, you know. That's why the system. So I was like, okay, there can be multiple systems. It don't have to be PlayStation. It doesn't have to be Xbox. It doesn't have to be Nintendo. It can be anything. So I was like, oh, the system. And I was like, and I forgot what my cousin said, but he was like, you turd. And I was like, you're turds. And that's where we got it from. And it's like the D, it's like turds with the Z. I don't even know why. I don't know where this all came from. There's a little history on both of our channels. You know, but
now you guys know the big secret.
Yeah, exactly. You know, but like I said, like even before I was making Destiny 6 videos, I was actually making Nintendo videos, which they all claimed my videos. They're making revenue all on all my videos that I've made on them. I was like, why? I was like, damn it, I'm not making any money on it anyways. But anyway, so I was like, so I did the same edits then. It's just that it took me so long. Like I was telling y'all, Nezzy does the information for a while. The edits I do take at least 5 to 6 hours if I'm actually editing. You know, because I actually, I actually record it, which takes about 20 minutes-ish, somewhere around there. Then I go into edits, whatever, depending if I'm just putting the green screen on or not. If it's 20 minutes, it will take 2 hours to render. So I'll have to wait 2 hours for it to actually become a video and then upload it, which will be another 20 minutes. You know, so it's like, it takes so long for these things to happen. I'm like, man, like, that's why I wanted to tell y'all, you know, us content creators, it isn't too easy to just poop out content. You know, we actually want to make it worth it for y'all, right?
Yeah. Like we want to make it worth our viewers' while. You know, like you don't just want to come there and they like learn nothing, or they like get like no entertainment from it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I feel like hopefully, like I said, hopefully, I don't know if anybody's gonna watch this whole thing. I do hope, you know, y'all did enjoy this.
How long have you been going?
We're at 48 minutes. We're at 48 minute, man. Do you want to? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do you want to say anything before we actually head out, or any topics you want to cover before we head out?
I mean, not really. Do you have any questions? Like anything like that's like bothering you with the game? Like I don't know. Like anything like you're like having trouble clearing? I could give you advice right here. Like,
oh yeah, yes, the expert himself is here. Dr. Phil is here, everybody. No, let me actually think. How do you get good orbs?
Okay, so orbs. Okay, so like I'm just gonna give you a brief presentation. I'm just gonna tell you briefly right now, and then here's an idea. Next time we do a video, I'll have you voice in, and then as you ask me questions, I will show you on my account what I
dude,
need.
that'd be awesome, actually. You know what? Whenever you want to do it, I'm down for it, dude. I'm down for it. Just let me know.
All right. Let's do it in like the next few days. Let's do it in like the next 2 or 3 days. I'll sacrifice another hour of Netflix.
Great. Y'all owe me one. Y'all owe me one, man. Cause I'm but you know what? That means y'all have another thing to look forward to. Actually, that's cool. That's really cool. Actually, that's an excellent idea.
So, all right. So with orbs, what I first do is I just like buy or get a ton of keys, leave my account overnight, or you can do it while you're at work. One of the two, or you can do it all day long, 24/7.
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. The more you farm, the higher are your chances of getting a 4-star orb, and the more 4-star orbs you have, the higher chances it is of you getting a orb with a innate substat.
Yeah.
So normally what I do is I look at a unit and I just think, you know, like, what is this unit primarily going to be for? Is it a support? Is it a crowd control? Is it a sustain? Is it a damage dealer? So let's take Scissor Moss Shia, for example. Her first ability deals crit rate, or will deal bleed when she crits.
Yeah.
Right. Her second ability will, I think it does damage like Paper Fences, because the more buffs you have, the more damage you deal.
Yeah.
But it also has the ability to like chill the target.
Isn't it
so the main thing that people use,
doesn't it give like 2 buffs or something like that? It gives you a damage buff as well or something?
Yeah.
Right?
I think
so.
A damage buff, yeah.
So it gives you it's a little bit easier.
A special attack, yeah. And then so for Moss Shia, one thing that you definitely need is crit rate, because she is your ideal conquest unit. So you need crit rate for her, but you also need skill cooldown for her.
Yeah.
So what I do is generally Moss Shia, I only ever use her in Descended Dungeons and Conquest. So that's a dead giveaway to me that this unit is not going to be used in a lot of places. So I only focus on trying to get 2 different substats.
Yeah.
Skill cooldown reduction and crit rate. So I try to get as many orbs as possible, preferably on concentration, because every unit in the game can be made into a nuker, and she does have a nuking kit. So try to get concentration orbs with either skill cooldown or crit rate substats, and then once I have those, I will just upgrade them. And when you upgrade them, you can get 4 different substats. If all those 4 different substats for a unit like this that I'm not going to use very much, if just one of the 4 substats rolls into something good and it has a high roll, I will keep the orb, equip it onto her, take it to level 15, and then I will do a substat change for whichever stat doubled to either give her crit rate or skill cooldown reduction, depending on what is lacking on the unit. And now let's take Rock Benito, for example. We were actually talking about him before the video started. My Rock Benito has like no skill cooldown reduction. He probably has like 5 or 7 skill cooldown reduction, which is just from like the grid crest that I have on him. But what he does have is like 900 attack, 38.5% crit rate, and 252% crit damage. Now, you know what though? Antonella actually has one up on me. I feel like our crit rate and our attack is about the same, but his crit damage is actually like 280. He has like 30 more crit damage than I do.
Yeah, your Benitos would destroy my Benito in one hit. This is one of that second skill. Once he does a little swing, I'm done. My Benito's done. But
but like basically, I use Benito for all my speed teams, and I use him. I use him for all my speed teams, not just one speed team, but all of my speed teams. So that immediately makes him useful in a bunch of scenarios. And if PvP ever gets better, and trust me, it will get better, I know I'm going to use him there for a cleave comp. So already I know that this thing is going to be super useful. So with Benito, what I try to do is I try to get I try to focus on 3 different substats, which are attack, crit rate, and crit damage. Crit rate being number 1, crit damage being number 2, and then attack being number 3. Now, of course, if I were to if I were to get skill cooldown reduction, I can actually get him to like 40% skill cooldown reduction, no problem. But the reason why my attack and crit damage are so high is because I probably, like, one of my orbs probably has a attack innate substat and then a 3% attack, and then when it hits level 15, something else doubled up, so I use that again. So it's like 3, 3, and then 6. That's 12% attack on just one orb. So if you want, I feel that realistically speaking, a unit could really be useful up to 4 different substats. But to really be efficient and to make that unit really, really awesome, like really, really OP, you should just limit it to 3 different substats. And like I said, if the unit you're using is not very useful in a lot of conditions, it's only like 1 or 2 conditions, then maximize skill cooldown reduction and identify what is the second thing that this unit really, really needs, and then maximize that as well.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna ask you. So, I think, I don't know if it was you or somebody else. Dude, I'm having so much trouble getting HP percentage for Vitality slot 4. Am I the only one? Because, dude, I only have like 5 4-star that are decent.
No, Vitality orbs are really, really, like, I don't know why. Wait, isn't it slot 1 that has the HP percentage?
Isn't it? Oh, wait. Is it? Yes, you're right. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, slot 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I was thinking.
Yeah. So,
yeah, slot one with the HP percentage. Because I'm like, man, I told you, I was telling you before the video started.
It's just super rare. Like, in order for you to get a 4-star orb, that's rare enough, and then for you to get a percentage on a 4-star orb, it's like rarer.
Yeah.
And for you to get it with a higher roll, because I'm sure that by now you've noticed that sometimes it has like 10% like at like level 0, and then it's like 10.5, 11, 11.5.
Yep.
If people are wondering, 11.5 is the highest attack, defense, or HP that you can get, and on crit rate, the highest that you can get at level 0 is 8.5, and that will go up to 13%.
Actually, 2 things, now that you talk about that, 2 things, I know we keep stretching the video out, but it keeps branching off. 2 things that I actually just thought about that you just mentioned. Dude, there's 2 things that they can improve the game as well. Because they obviously shown that there's going to be 5-star orbs, right? So it's like, when are those going to come out?
Everything that I've farmed up so far is going to be useless.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, I actually brought some. I was being stupid before. I was like, I'm not gonna bring my 4-star orbs plus 9 because 5-star orbs are about to come out. This was like 2 months ago, and if I wouldn't have done that, I would have still been stuck at like Giants freaking 5 layer 5 or something. But it's like that. I feel
like here's the thing. Like I feel like I don't know what Destiny 6 is going to do, but I would hope that they bring out something that's fairer to the veteran players. Because players like you and I, who've been playing since like the first month of the release, and then players like Antonella, like they have so, like, we all have so many orbs that we've plus 15 spent like all those orbs on subset rerolls and all that stuff. And then for them to bring out like a 5-star orb would just be a meaning way of saying, like, screw all your 6
You're
months
so
of
right.
progression.
That was gonna suck. Like, it's like everything we've worked for, and it's like, it's funny enough, and it will be just my luck if they do it like now, because I just found out about all this stuff, and I'll be like, oh well, now throw that out the window. We have all these new orbs, you know. But they actually of course they still haven't released that final part of the map as well. Like, not just, like, I don't know if you checked it out. It's not just that on Nightmare, not just that one, but there's 2 past that. There's 2 past that one. So
I'm pretty sure it's going to be normal, hard, hell, Nightmare, and then Destiny.
That'd be pretty crazy, and I wonder, like, what maybe they'll have a new orb set or something. That'd be really cool, you know. Like I don't know, but I can't think of anything on top of my head, you know. But it'd be really cool for that.
If they bring in violent orbs, though, I'm quitting the game.
Please, Destiny 6. We don't want another Summoner's War, okay? Stick with something else, dude. Like, I don't know, like, just don't bring violent orbs. We're trying to escape them. But as well, like, there's so much like orb stuff they can do as well, you know, like orb inventory. I feel like there's not enough, dude. I feel like there's not enough.
No, orb inventory, I really wish that they would have it up to like 400. I mean, here's the thing though, like, I remember when Summoner's War did a inventory increase on units that you can hold, or like orbs that you can hold. and they said that the main reason that they were doing it is because that would influence the load times. Now, no secret that the load times in Destiny 6 as of right now are pretty crappy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like for them to like implement something like inventory expansion, which would potentially make it such that your loading times are gonna get even longer or even more glitchier, that's like cancer.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is
like,
that
they need to figure out a way. They need to figure out a way to balance out the loading times while still giving us extra orb inventory.
I feel like when it comes down to it, though, we can only take Summoner's War things with a grain of salt. We can't really just be like, oh, that's true, and run with it, you know, because they lie through their teeth. Yeah. You know, they say, oh, violent is only 22%. You're lying, because I feel like defense is always proccing. Then, anyways, let's not talk about Summoner's War, okay? But when it comes down to it, Destiny 6, even storage, we can use storage, you know, for our heroes, you know, because I'm constantly having to feed stuff because I'm like, oh, I don't have enough room to summon anymore. I have to go feed again, you know, and it's like, it's kind of a pain, you know. So it'd be really cool to have some storage, or even a orb storage. It doesn't have to be an expansion, maybe an orb storage, you know, or something, you know, something where we can actually I don't know, something like that. And I don't know. I just thought about it because you brought that up about the orbs, and I was like, oh, you know what? It'd be a good idea to bring this up, and hopefully, you know. Well, anyways, I don't know if we kept people asleep, but let's try to end it here. We're already over an hour.
I would feel very bad if anybody's still around. Like if anybody's still watching this till the very end. Easy will be now doing a gift card giveaway.
Oh, okay. Right. And then people will just be like, oh, I watched it to the very end. I just skipped through the whole video. Yeah, here, where's my gift card?
Like, prove it.
Well, either way, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Anything we talked about, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'm going to leave his link in the description down below. He is a legend here, okay? He's so, like I said, he would destroy my account with his own account. His account can sit on mine and it'd be destroyed. That's his account, okay? But but either way, I guess for any of y'all who already subscribed to Neon's or sorry, don't kill me, Nezzy's channel. Anybody who's already subscribed to him, we're going to be doing another video. We're going to be doing another video on his channel, basically talking about things that basically frequently asked questions, you know, just so if anybody like if for any reason somebody starts joining the game again, they're already up there, you know, not to just look for you know. So it'd be really cool to do that. Either way, like I said, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Easy out, Neon out. You want to say bye? Want to say bye?
Alright. Yeah, thank you for having me on your channel, and yeah, I'm just gonna end the call right here, so like I'm out, and then Easy can close the video off. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and until the next time, guys, Neon out.